Right here is press dabs. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to put this down. You're gonna want to get a nice little quarter teaspoon, 1.25 milliliter thingamabobber, and you just want to get a nice little scoop of the keef. And you want to get a nice piece of parchment or wax paper, preferably parchment paper, so it doesn't stick to it. Then you're gonna want to center it. I advise using two tools. I have two dabbers, so I'm gonna push it in towards the middle a little bit more. And then for my hair straightener, I have it set to 280. So as soon as it touches, oil. Just leave it there for 2 seconds, let it oil out. 2. And then that is your, potential outcome depending on the dabs. And then you take your nice little dab chunk right here on the thing and you go right over it. You just take it and you roll it like you're rolling a pizza dough. Or actually like you're rolling bread dough. Anyways, you roll it up. And if there's any excess keef or anything, because it is made with keef, what I'm going to do here in about 1 minute after I get all this green dabbies up, I am gonna repress this entire thing in my hand for just gonna warm it up because I don't wanna lose all the dabs, you know what I'm saying? So go in here. Alright, so now I'm gonna take this paper, I'm gonna put it in the middle. Pull like this until it's off. What I like to do is I like to leave a little residue on the side here because when I go to re-squeeze, when I go to squeeze again, see, and then you'll end up with something like that if you squeeze it again, which will have some keef in it, but it's going to be green. So then I take this, and it's still kind of warm, just it still is. Put it on a nice cool surface and roll. This should get all the keef, the excess non-wanted keef in there. And if you see, it's like starting to come up. But because it's so oily and shit, I gotta roll the outsides and then go to the middle. See now, because it's nice and cool in here, it's starting to just roll up inside. And then eventually you're gonna get big chunks off. And then we're going to add a little bit of butane after, because that's what kind of makes a little bit more of the keef process to go away. And then you just put it inside your little slick. Right now we have a dispensary slick that we got. Right. And when I show you in a second, you'll see the dabs don't look like ordinary dabs. It looks like some green gooey shit. It looks like a cone now, but it's green. So then I take is that my cigarette? Oh, that's mine. Give me another one then, asshole. Fuck it, did you get Eddie? So then now I just take a lighter, go over. I don't want to take any terpenes out, so I'm trying not to touch the flame with the oil, so I can just slide right off. That side. Eventually you'll see it start to get nice and warm. Then it'll turn into almost a resinated, not resin actually, like a nice goo. Looks like it'll start to burn off. But then you just, and then there you go. You got yourself a nice couple dabs, 2 little dabs. You know, you and your buddy ever need dabs, you know, you can always just do this. And then you repeat the process over and over again until you have about a bunch of dabs. So what I'm working with is probably like maybe 1.5 grams of keef. So you just repeat the process. Now if I wanted, I want to do this big nut. You can notice on the sides when you do it too, you can see it. And then if you have leftovers in the middle, what I tend to do is take the back side of this and just pick it right off. Because nobody wants keef in their dab, correct? So you just, again, do that rolling technique. And it should come up right up with ease. And when it comes off, it should flake off. If it's not flaking off and it's too hot for where you are, go to a freezer, and in your freezer there should be a little, where your door closes, there should be a little thing. You just use that, put the paper on there. It should be cool enough to where it'll flake off, but if it gets too cold, it's gonna flake everywhere. So you just wanna, put it in there, take it out, put it on a table, roll again.